So your question was if there is life after death.
Yes, may I say a few words about it?
Of course, sir.
You see, I want to put this question to you because all religions, as far as I know, agree and accept a life after death. Of course, Buddhism and Hinduism, they accept not one life, but many lives before this birth and after this death. That is Hindu and Buddhist teaching. But as far as I know, Christianity at least accepts one life after death, either in hell or heaven.
Yes.
And
the Muslims too.
Muslims too. And I don't know about others very much, but these 2-3 religions, they accept life after that. I think Zoroastrianism accepts it. And of course, except Buddhism, in all those religions, there is soul, self, Atman, which is unchanging, everlasting, permanent substance in man, which transmigrates or is reincarnated. Buddhism does not accept a self, Atman, or soul, or ego, which is permanent, eternal, everlasting, unchanging. But Buddhism accepts man is composed of 5 aggregates, physical and as it is, if we put in brief, as the Buddhist terms say, name and form.
Name and form.
That you use very often.
Yes.
Name and form. That is, name means mental qualities and form is the physical body. But these are all energies according to Buddhism, forces. And according to Buddhism, what you call death is non-functioning of the body.
Yes.
But that non-functioning of the body does not mean the non-functioning of all other qualities and forces like desire, will to become more and more and all that. So as long as man is imperfect, that means if he had not seen the truth, once one sees the truth, he is perfect and there is no desire for becoming because there is nothing to become. And when man is imperfect, he has always desire, will, as you suggested this morning, time to become more perfect and things like that. So, the rebirth is there for him because he is not perfect. But whatever it may be, according to Buddhism, it is not one unchanging substance that goes on, but it is the cause and effect. Just as today we live, Buddha says, every moment we are dead and reborn. And so, Buddhism, it is wrong to say reincarnation, because there is nothing to incarnate. Then transmigration also is not a good term. And we use now as rebirth, which is not quite correct, because in the Buddhist term, it is punarbhava, is the Pali punarbhava. That means becoming again, re-becoming. It is called re-becoming. That is continuity of re-becoming, unbroken continuity. That is the Buddhist attitude. The question is asked in Buddhist very often in the Milinda Panya and many texts. Is it the same person or another one? Answer is Buddhist. The traditional and classical answer is nacha so, nacha. Neither he nor another. That is the answer. Neither he nor another. That is the continuity process. It is given a child is grown up to be a man of 50. Is he the same child or another one? It is neither same child nor another one. In the same way, it is nacha so, nacha no, neither he nor another. That is the Buddhist attitude to rebirth. And now I would like to know what is your attitude and what is your interpretation.
So could we take a journey together a little bit?
Yes. You mean you want me to answer or?
No. Journey together.
Yes. Right.
Investigating this thing.
Yes.
Would you say that all humanity, whether a human being lives in America, Russia, or India, or Europe, is caught in sorrow, conflict, strife, guilt, great sense of misery, loneliness, unhappiness, confusion? That's the common lot of all men throughout the world.
Yes.
That is, the consciousness of man, not super consciousness or some other kind of consciousness, the ordinary consciousness of man is the content of all this. Would you agree, sir? That man, human being, I won't say man, because there are a lot of girls here too. That human beings, right throughout the world, have the same psychological phenomenon. Outwardly they might differ. Tall, short, dark, and so on. But psychologically, they are greatly similar. So, one can say, you are the world. Would you?
Entirely.
Would you agree to that, sir? You are the world. And the world is you. Right, sir? If there isn't, let's talk about it.
Yes, in a sense.
Not in a sense. I want to. It is not partially. It is so. You were born in Ceylon. He was born in India. Another born in America, or in Europe, or including this island, England. Outwardly, one's culture, one's tradition, one's climate, food, all that may vary. But inwardly, we have the same sense of guilt. Guilt, not about something, but the feeling of guilt. Feeling of anxiety, right?
Yes, not guilt, anxiety, I would agree.
Huh?
I would agree, anxiety, not guilt. Feeling of guilt in a certain form of society.
I mean, it's
Not
guilt,
in all.
unless you're insensitive, brutal, one feels guilty. But that's a minor point.
Yes.
It's perhaps more like guilt maybe more guilt in the Western tradition,
Yes.
and something more like shame in the Eastern, perhaps.
Eastern, they will translate it differently.
But the feeling is the
Karma,
same.
or is their lot,
Yeah.
and so on. So let us, all right, I won't take guilt. Anxiety,
Yes, anxiety.
loneliness, despair, various forms of depression, sorrow, and